Now, even as the investigations into the Delhi blast case continue, former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah made two controversial comments on the Delhi Red Fort blast case. He said that ask those who are responsible, why did these doctors have to take this path? What was the reason? There is a need for a thorough investigation and study of this. Remember, a doctor module shockingly was found responsible for the Delhi blast. In fact, the doctors were arrested, and after that, the blast took place when one doctor, Dr. Umar, carried it out. Now, Farooq Abdullah further went on to say that on Operation Sindoor, he said nothing came out of the operation. I hope something like that doesn't happen this time. He says nothing came out of it. 18 of our people died. Our borders were compromised. I hope both nations improve their relations. That is the only way. Quoting former Prime Minister Vajpayee on how you cannot choose your neighbors. Now, the BJP slammed Farooq Abdullah for such comments, saying he should stop sympathizing with terrorists.
मैं उम्मीद कर रहा हूं कि ऐसी बात नहीं होगी. उससे तो कुछ नहीं निकला, नतीजा नहीं निकला. हमारे 18 आदमी मारे गए, हमारे बॉर्डरों पर नुकसान हुआ. अल्लाह करे ये दोनों मुल्क अपने ताल्लुकात बेहतर कर सकें. तो वही एक रास्ता है. वाजपेयी जी की बात मैं आपको कहना चाहता हूं. दोस्त बदलाए जा सकते हैं, पड़ोसी बदलाए नहीं जा सकते. पड़ोसी अगर दोस्ती में रहेंगे तो दोनों तरक्की करेंगे. दुश्मनी में रहेंगे, तरक्की सुस्त हो जाएगी.
All right, former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir Farooq Abdullah making those statements. To talk more about this, we're joined by Radhika Khera, spokesperson BJP, Imran Nabi, spokesperson of the National Conference, and Tara Karta, former Director, National Security Council Secretariat, also joining us. First to you, Radhika Khera, the BJP we know has hit out over these comments. Take us through why you're condemning these comments of Farooq Abdullah's.
Good evening, Gargi. Let me start with absolute clarity. When Farooq Abdullah says that nothing came out of this Operation Sindoor, he is not making a political comment. He is insulting the Indian Armed Forces. We all know what came out of Operation Sindoor. It wasn't a political drama. It was a counter-terror operation that went inside Pakistan and nastana bhoot kiya har terror camp ko. We finished it so badly that they have still not been able to revive. We filled out, their air bases were destroyed, even to the point that maybe we even went and hit their nuclear establishment. Having said that, now in response, we've also seen that a white-collar interstate terror supply chain has been exposed. Explosives have been recovered, which have led back to Kashmir. A police team that was handling the material, more than 9 brave personnel lost their lives in the blast. Now, Farooq Abdullah saying that nothing came out of it, isn't that an affront to the sacrifices of our security forces? And this is the same Farooq Abdullah who said, talk to Pakistan, not to terrorists. Article 370 removal will lead to disaster. India should restore ties with Pakistan immediately. And at international forums, he speaks the language that Pakistani media gleefully amplifies. And Pakistan
Nabi. Right, Imran Nabi, time and again we've seen these sort of, controversial statements that embarrass the party coming from Farooq Abdullah, and to say that Operation Sindoor achieved nothing is, as was said by Radhika Khera, an insult to the armed forces.
Thank you, Gargi ji, but I think we need to understand the context. In the context in which Dr. Farooq Saab has made these comments, and I have one answer to what BJP spokesperson was saying. She was referring to the Naugam blasts. I don't understand why they are not taking responsibility. When I say they, I mean the government who is handling the law and order. 9 people lost their lives. Who are responsible for their deaths? I mean, we have seen, I'm not quantifying
deaths. Imran Nabi, though we're not discussing what happened in Naugam, that would be a whole separate
discussion. It is in response to what she said. It is in response to what she said.
But let's first talk about what Dr. Farooq Abdullah said when he says that nothing was achieved by Operation Sindoor.
See, when Dr. Farooq Saab says this, if you watch the whole interview, he is referring to the human cost that people of Jammu and Kashmir have suffered. And if you remember, more than 30 people in Jammu as well as in Kashmir lost their lives. A young two twins also died. So what he was actually referring was that when we take these decisions, we have to ensure that our population who live along the borders, who live away from the borders, are safe. It is something that that was not given a thought by the leadership at that point of time. When Pakistan attacked Indian territories, we lost people. We lost people from the armed forces. We lost civilians. So that is the human cost that we have to suffer, and we.
All right,
it's a principled
but
stand
perhaps he should have chosen his words more carefully given the sensitivities. But Tara Karta, please come in here, ma'am. 2 points to what Dr. Farooq Abdullah said. One point was, of course, how shocking it is that this terror module consists of doctors. That has been something that has been quite shocking, and he's talking about how we need to understand what happened here. The other aspect is that he's talking about the cost that Jammu and Kashmir paid when Operation Sindoor took place and the kind of shelling that was taking place on the border. And given that the government itself says any act of terror will now be considered an act of war.
See, I agree with you. He should have, put this differently. I mean, to say that Operation Sindoor achieved nothing is ridiculous. I mean, yes. I'm sorry, it is outright ridiculous. Number two, however, the fact that definitely the people of Jammu and Kashmir, those living along the borders, have suffered for years because of Pakistani shelling, right? I mean, that is something which, and also during Sindoor as well, that is undoubtedly true. But what does he mean by saying you can't choose your neighbors? I'm sorry, if you want to have a good neighbor, that neighbor has to reach out a hand first. Ek haath se taali nahi bajta hai. So, his continuous thing that Vajpayee said that, you should be friends. I mean, we'd love to have a peaceful Pakistan, right? But this is it's not happening anytime now. So, I don't know. I find this kind of statements is what caused divisions in Kashmir. And this is what I dislike in politicians. I mean, I'm not talking of any one politician or anything, but overall, at this point of time, I think politicians should be careful what they say. I mean, let's wait till the Naukam blast is extremely unfortunate, as you said. There's a lot of things which we need to investigate that will be investigated. I'm 100% sure there will be a huge investigation into this. But don't give your 2 penny worth of political statements.
All right, I'll come back to the point about, the doctor terror module. Radhika Khera, yes, you wanted to come in here?
Farooq Abdullah has not said this for the first time. He's a repeated offender. He's the same man who has talked about taking China's help against India's own government. Today, when he's questioning the integrity of an anti-terror operation, and his own son, the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, has spoken more softly about separatists than terrorists. He has defended stone pelters. He has questioned surgical strikes. He has doubted airstrikes. And now his father, after seeking help from China, is dismissing a counter-terror operation as a way. This is exactly what Pakistan celebrates. They celebrate people like Farooq Abdullah and Rahul Gandhi on their TV panel. I didn't speak over you. I did not speak over you, sir. Kindly maintain the decorum.
All right. I'm running out of time. Imran Nabi, yes, your response to that time and again, and also what Tara Karta was saying that, politicians, when they make these kind of remarks, it, creates divisions in people's minds.
Umar, Dr. Farooq Saab never said that we should take Chinese help. Dr. Saab never endorsed stone pelters.
Know your own party leader, what he says.
You should not lie.
Shameful.
You should not lie. Just try to understand.
Google it.
This is the same
Google
Dr.
it.
No, let me now let me at least make my point
Google
now. This is the same Dr. Farooq
who
exonerated
when what are you defending when you don't know what your leader has said?
No, you are speaking lies. That is what your
BJP
problem is.
I am not Farooq Abdullah's party.
No, I know this for sure. BJP's politics is based on mountain of lies. That is what you have based your politics all along. Now let me make my point clear. You have forgotten what Dr. Saab, the service that he has given to this nation when nobody was ready to speak. He is the man. Dr. Farooq Abdullah went to United Nations and he defended Government of India and he defended the way that we have been dealing with Pakistan at that point of time. That you will not not say. He was the one who attacked, who talked against Pakistan at the United Nations. That you are not talking. Just Dr. Farooq Saab, you are
all right. Well,
taking
moving
some
beyond,
of
you
his
know, all
statements
this,
out of
Tara
context.
Karta, what about, I just want to bring in the first point also, that what Dr. Farooq Abdullah said about this terror module, and, you know, how it's been so shocking, the fact that, you know, you have had doctors involved in this, and why would, you know, doctors have turned to terror?
I think, Gargi, that is a point one has to admit. It has to be looked into. This degree of radicalization that we are seeing among highly educated people is extremely worrying, and we need to do some very clear, soul searching as to how did this take place, right? And it's across states. This module is not finished. It's all. I think the NIA has gone into at least 6 states this recently. So there is need for some soul searching as to why did this happen at all. I mean, the one of them was a topper. So these are clearly very bright people who went on to a path which is really sad that we couldn't use them for national, the benefit of people, rather than to this kind of path that they chose to take. That there has to be political parties and religious leaders need to sit together and talk about this.
Right,
Just 10
Radhika, one
seconds,
last
please,
quick
Gargi.
remark, then I'll have to
Yes.
wrap. Yes.
Yes, please. 12th October 2020, in an interview, Mr. Farooq Abdullah said, "May Allah wish that our people get help from the might of China and Articles 370 and 35A get restored."
No,
This
he didn't
is
say
on
that.
record, covered by
No,
every
he didn't say
newspaper.
that.
And
He
it was an
didn't say
interview.
that.
Yes, and I do remember it
Yes,
being
I broke it
condemned
down.
extensively by the BJP. Even Dr. Karan Singh
No.
condemned this remark.
No, what she says is,
Please,
she
your
said
your
that she
leader before you
dislikes
come to defend
politicians
your
who
party.
speak.
Liar,
No,
liar.
let me. She
people
says
are
that she
the actual
dislikes
enemies of the
politicians who
Indian
speak
state.
truth to power. We in
Go to
National
Pakistan.
Conference also dislike jingoism. The jingoism that BJP is so famous for. Warmongering is not endorsed by us because we suffer more than
Begging for
All
anyone
right,
else.
well, I'll
And
just
we
have
need
to leave
understand.
it there. Thank you both for joining us. Thank you all three, and Dr. Karta for joining us on the program.